Oh, this is robotics. So,
Hey guys.
so we have a minute or so to maybe demonstrate maybe one of your robots or something.
Show off some robots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can feel free to introduce yourself. If your robot has a name or a function, you can tell us about that.
This is Twinkle Itch right here.
Roland, does your robot have a name?
Yo, what's the name? Just make up the name.
It's robot awesome.
We call it awesome. Yeah, Wilbur awesome. That's what we call it.
So tell
That's
us
the
what it
name.
does, guys.
Huh? Like it moves, and then you can say something, and when you clap, it's gonna move again.
Okay.
So it's sound activated.
Yes, and then there's a touch sensor too. Like when you be like.
There you go.
All right.
And you guys made these?
Yeah, it's the best one in this class right now.
I don't know about that. Does anybody else want to show the robot? Well, Godson, it's your robot too. You can bring it over here too. You're not fully prepared?
Come on, guys.
What are you talking
Let's see
about?
what you got.
I'm not sure of it.
Do you want to show us? Point out some of its features then. Does it have sensors? Does it have? Do these robots need to have certain components? Like, what's your favorite feature on this robot?
Touch sensor.
The sensor? Where's the sensor?
That one, the front. Right there.
Okay, and what is that? Is that a motion sensor, light sensor?
A touch sensor. Like when you touch the wall
Moves
will
back.
go back. Yeah.
Oh, so it backs up then?
Yeah.
And goes in a different direction?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the sensor right here?
Don't. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it works.
Okay, so it's still in the development stage. Good. Stuff like that.
Or
Did you
Mars.
make this in class?
She did.
Oh, that's
Was it
awesome.
gifts?
Wow, all right. So how does everybody like robotics so far?
Very good.
It's pretty good? And so is there an end goal to this class? Is there a final project that you know
I think we're
about?
gonna have a competition. So far, we're making stages of competition, like we're making our own game, and so far we're just designing the game and
Awesome.
the point system and such.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we will do that.
Good. So you guys are gonna design different elements to a competition and then decide which one you guys wanna compete around?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well, thank you for your time. Good luck with your robots. And we're gonna see the showcase at the end of the semester. Our student recruiter and college advisor, Akuna Rosser.
Hi, how are you?
And it looks like what are you working on right now?
Looking over one of our senior, Hakeem, Freeman State University application.
So also, in addition to working with the college application process, Akuna does an awesome job preparing the interns and placing the interns with their summer internship placement.
Right.
So maybe you can talk a little bit about that and why you think it's like a developmentally appropriate place for where these older students are.
For one, I think it makes connections between students between high school, college, and career. So that entire process, it allows them to see professionals. One, go to work every day. Allows them to start thinking about what they'd like to do when they get to that point, which in turn is also college prep because they're thinking about what they'd like to major in as well as it's also having them think about how they can make sure that they're doing good in high school or doing what they need to do in high school so that they can get to that college they want to go to, start preparing for that major and preparing for that eventual career. As well as I think it's it's good that young students from Boston Public High Schools are able to work on UMass Boston's campus, interact with adults in a professional way. I think it gives them certain skills that other students aren't developing over the summertime, particularly in Boston.
Yeah. And then what would you say when you go out, because Akuna spends most of his time, a lot of his time in schools, recruiting new students, introducing the program to students who know nothing about Urban Scholars. What would you say are some of the things that students get excited about?
They get excited about, for one, they get excited about just being on a college campus. And, a lot of what I talk about is we treat you like a college student. So you're in a college classroom. During the summertime, you get a college ID. You're using the gym. You're using classrooms, laboratories. So this kind of gets them in the mode of man, this is really cool. I get to just go to a college campus as a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, and be amongst other students. Also, the stipends definitely get students interested, but also them getting stipends for doing academic work. So coming in and being able to take a robotics class that they don't have in school, but also earning some money in the meantime, which means they don't have to go work at Burger King or CVS and have that type of job. A lot of students are interested in being able to take college classes here at UMass when they could possibly get college credit. The summer program definitely is a big hit when they hear about all of the team competitions we have, field trips, the different classes we have, just sports activities, workshops, just that entire experience. I think they're really excited about. And then lastly, I think just the idea of being part of a community of 120 students from different high schools. It's it's an opportunity for them to meet other people, other students like themselves.
Great. And so, as in my role as director, sometimes people see me disappear behind the door, and I'm proud to say that last year we gave away $110,000 in student stipends. So our students are paid to come here, and we really believe that one of the things that makes us special is that we put our money where our mouth is, and we let students know that they need to focus on this like it's a job. It's their first job. It's what they need to really be honed in on and have the blinders on in terms of not being distracted with the social piece. They get the social piece here too, but we pay them and we pay them well.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to Kevin Dean. He's our assistant director. And Kevin's major role is overseeing the teaching and learning pieces of the program. So he's our curriculum expert, he's our instructor support, and he's our tutor support staff. And so I asked Kevin if he'd just take a minute to explain kind of our educational philosophy here at the program, and he's been around, he's taught internationally. What he thinks makes Urban Scholars special.
Sure. So what Urban Scholars does differently, because we try to do anything but replicate school after school. So our goal is, in designing courses, is to design project-based hands-on courses that promote inquiry-based learning. So generally most of our courses start with a problem, and students will work collaboratively, hands-on with an instructor as a guide to explore that particular problem, come to a solution, and generally that solution is something actionable that can be implemented. At the same time, we seek to offer content that is non-traditional, such as global understanding, neuroscience, robotics, which we have a few of our beginning robots down here, art courses, music courses, DJing courses this summer as well.
Yeah, so we focus on a lot of the stuff is Kevin's background is in education. He's currently pursuing a master's in education at BC. I have a PhD in sociology and education from UCLA. So a lot of this stuff that we talk about in our program is research based. And my background is with alternative education with the Gates Foundation initiatives. Maybe Kevin can talk a little bit about. So Humphrey was talking about the history class he took with you over the summer, and I see there's a poster here on the wall. Maybe you could talk a little bit about what the project was.
Sure. So we felt that students, and we consulted with them and asked them what kind of understanding or depth of American history they were getting in class. And we discovered that it was generally provided quite a bit of breadth, but not a whole lot of depth. So it was also represented mostly by rich white European males. So the inspiration for this course came out of our students' experience and also the work of Howard Zinn. So we generated a course based around that particular text, People's History of the United States, and students' experience and understanding of being American in the United States, which was a whole host of interesting and exciting, I'm losing my train of thought here, experience that they generated, and with that, problems in contemporary America and how those problems were solved, and dealt with by particular individuals, generally from marginalized communities, such as Cesar Chavez and the United Farm Workers Movement in California. So our final project, students selected someone from history that had made a difference, that had fought the power, if you will, and we created sort of a Hall of Fame kind of display where students looked at primary sources, where they looked at video of each individual activist, and where they connected this person's life to a goal that they have to improve society as well.
Great. So, you know, we really put a premium on pursuing relevancy through what the students learn, through the relationships with the staff. We've got excellent tutor and instructional staff, and it's open door policies, and, you know, come as you are and share with us your goals, and we'll try to help you reach them in a way that makes sense to you. And rigor. We set the bar very high, and we encourage students and we scaffold students so that they can reach that bar. A lot of the themes that kind of permeate throughout all of our classes and tie all our classes together are social justice. We do a lot of stuff around STEM ed and ways to make STEM ed fun first and foremost, as well as rigorous. So the robotics as an introduction to engineering, as a reason why we need math. You know, a host of different things. And this plays out not only during our academic year, but also during our summer program where students are with us for 40 odd hours a week. So we appreciate you taking some time with our program, and hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us with the application information. Thank you.